Welcome to this episode of the Andro Anglers TV. So, I just wanted to talk about the mistake that I kind of made in my last video. I used spinnerbait and stuff like that in the fishing video that I did the other day, and I fished for smallies with that. Now, I chose a few different baits this time. I'm going to be fishing on Friday. I don't have to work that day, so that'll be perfect. I'll make a video out of it. Should be out on Tuesday, along with the Tackle Tuesday video. If not, it'll be out following Thursday. So anyways, first of all, I have the Abu Garcia Ultramax medium heavy Vengeance rod, and I have the football head jig that I actually found at the river and cleaned off the other day. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. It'll be linked below. Let's see if I don't break this rod here. 50-pound braid with this, and a 12-pound monofilament leader, just to make sure I can get this thing in and out of the rocks without really destroying the line too much, because braid is a lot more abrasive than monofilament. And also monofilament is see-through, so the fish aren't really going to be able to see it as well as 50-pound braid. And this is a 6 to 4 to 1 gear ratio. And the rod, as I said, is a medium heavy football head jig. I'm going to be bouncing throughout rocks, dragging it on the bottom. And I also have this trailer on here, Big Bite Baits beaver style type trailer, and it doesn't have any of the swimming claws on it or anything. It's just little flapping claws. The crayfish aren't going to be moving around too much in this cold water. They'll just barely be moving their claws in the defense position, which this should go in if it hits the bottom. It'll stand up like this, and those claws will kind of flap up a bit. But I also like the weed guard. It's pretty strong. It'll be really nice against those rocks right down on the bottom. And as I said, I'm going to be bouncing it between rocks and maybe logs and stuff like that. So there's the first bait I'm going to be using this Friday. Second bait or setup is Abu Garcia Silver Max medium heavy Vendetta rod. And this has 20-pound braid with a 4-pound monofilament leader, probably about a 2-foot leader on there, or actually about a foot. And I have a Biospawn worm on here in motor oil color. And this is a drop shot with a size 3 drop shot hook or octopus hook. And this should do really well with the rocks and all that as well, just to bounce the weight in between the rocks. Have this thing bounce just above those rocks. So those rocks on the bottom of my river anyways aren't too tall. They just get snagged in it sometimes. But hopefully this doesn't. And I just have that, I think, ½ an ounce weight on the bottom, so I can bounce that thing really easily, and hopefully it doesn't get stuck. See if I can stick this back on here. We'll just set this guy over here. I'm breaking rods here. Hate the sound of when you're slamming your eyelets right on the ceiling. That always stinks. So the next bait I have is a rattle trap or lipless crankbait with a few rattles in it, or beads in it. This is a baitfish colored one. I think I've showed you guys this before. It has little blood spots on the side. Also the Silver Max 6 to 4 to 1, 6 bearings in there, and a medium heavy jawbone rod. This has 12-pound monofilament, and I believe this lure is ½ an ounce, I believe, maybe. Can never remember those things, but pretty decent setup. And I have it paired with the Silver Max and this rod, because this rod is a little bit more, little bit less strength to it. It's more like a medium rod instead of a medium heavy. It bends a lot easier than the Abu Garcia rods. So that's why I'm using it with this rattle trap, just so I can feel those smaller bites, if any, smallmouths come up and just barely nip at it, which is what they usually do in the spring, to stun the bait fish and then eat it. So those are all the 3 newer baits that I got set up for Friday. And as long as the weather permits, I'm going to be fishing out there for a few hours on Friday. And hopefully I can get it all on video. My previous videos, I ended up deleting videos that I needed off the SD card, and that's why I didn't really have a good video set up. But if you didn't watch the lure cleaning video where I cleaned off that jig in a really weird looking thing, I don't even know what kind of bait to call it, you'll have to go check the video out. Link down below. Instagram's linked down below, just in case you want to check that out. Email's listed down below. And if Colton Murdoch is watching this, I did send out the package about 2 weeks ago. I haven't heard anything from you through email or through YouTube or Instagram if you followed me on there. So I was just wondering if you got that yet. If not, I'm just going to buy a new one and send it to you, because it's been way too long since I have no idea what happened. I honestly don't. But just, if you're watching this video, comment down below, go to my email or something, message me, and we can talk about a new shipment. So anyways, thank you all for watching this video. Like it if you liked it. Share please. Once we get to 150 subs, we're going to do a $50 lure giveaway. I'm going to buy $50 worth of lures, and I'm going to give them away to either 1 or maybe 3, 4, or 5 lucky winners. So share this video, like this video, comment on this video, videos you want to see later on, or maybe lures that you guys want to see in the giveaway or stuff like that. Thanks for watching this episode. Thank you for helping me grow my channel, and I will catch you guys on the next episode of Andrew Anglers TV.